Hey guys, the Independent Corrupt Practice and Other Related Offense Commission (ICPC) has stated that it is investigating allegations of corruption and abuse of office against the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, over allegations of corruption and abuse of office. Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The ICPC stated this in a memo dated July 19, 2023, signed by H.S. Malami for the chairman, which was obtained by Sahara reporters on Monday. The ICPC, in a response to a petition filed by Human and Environmental Development Agenda HEDA Research Center, a Nigerian-based non-governmental organization, said in its memo, "I am directed to acknowledge the receipt of your petition on the above subjects and to inform you that necessary action is being taken on the matter." In the HEDA petition dated July 10 and obtained by Sahara reporters, the civic organization, through its chairman, Olaruwaju Saraju, had written this petition. He submitted to bring to your attention and demand investigation into allegations of corruption and abuse of office against the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, San. We are perturbed by lack of investigation or reports of any by the anti-corruption agencies of several reports of corrupt practices and abuse of office levied against the person and reverend position occupied by Mr. Malami, being the number one law officer of the country. Some of these allegations has conveyed in the media reports and documentary evidence go to the roots of breakdown of law and order and total disregard for the rule of law while Mr. Malami served as Justice Minister. These allegations serve as a slap in the face of the anti-corruption agencies and Nigeria people. The failure to respond to many of these allegations represents the agencies before the ordinary citizen as toothless anti-corruption bodies and further embezzles affected public officers. Below are but a few of several corruption allegations against Mr. Abubakar Malami. On the 2nd day of May 2022, it was widely reported by various news outlets that the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, distributed 30 car gifts worth over 1 billion naira to his supporters in Kebbi State. The car gifts include 14 Mercedes-Benz, 8 Prado SUVs, a 4 Toyota Hilux, and 4 Lexus LX. Beneficiaries of the car gifts are reported by Premier Times, were social media influencers, executive members of Mr. Malami's foundation, and women support groups. 2 illegal auctioning of silver vessels holding crude oil seized by the federal government, violating Section 31 (2) in bracket and 4 in bracket of the EFCC Act 2004, and assuming the role confirmed on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, as reported by the Cable newspaper on the 13th July 2022. The AGF also authorized the sale of these vessels by companies under the EFCC prosecution for similar offense of illegal bunkering, and this action was admitted by the AGF through its media assistant, pleading presumption of innocence on the part of the accused in a case being prosecuted by the federal government through the EFCC. 3. Ordering the stoppage of investigation. 3. ordering the stoppage of investigation of a multi-billion naira fraud involving Nigeria incentive-based risk-sharing system for agricultural lending, by a letter ordering the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), the Independent Corrupt Practice and Other Related Offense Commission (ICPC), the State Security Service (SSS), and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit (NFIU) to all stop investigating the financial misappropriation in NIRSAL alleged, describing the investigations as an unhealthy competition and sheer waste of government resources. This was reported by Sahara reporters on the 21st June 2020 and copy of the letter posted. For alleged duplicity of payments of $16.9 million fees to two friends as new lawyers for the recovering of loot traced to a former Nigerian head of state, Sani Abacha, after his Swiss lawyer, Enrico, hired and fully paid by the previous government to help in the recovery, and completed his brief as reported by Premier Times on the 10th of April 2018. It was alleged that Mr. Malami undertook the action with the intention of kickback from the deal, alleged seeking the withdrawal of the cases against Bello Aduke, Dezani Alison Madeke, Abubakar Aliyu, and others involved in the Malabu scandal through his letter to former President Muhammadu Buhari on the ground of lack of significant evidence to prove allegations of sharp practice against prominent players in OPL 245 oil deal, as reported by Premier Times on the 18th of February 2018. Restatement of Adu Sarid Mena, the former chairman of the Pension Reform Tax Team, PROTT, into the Federal Civil Service under a controversial circumstances, defiling due process and indicating compromise of Malami by Mina after his dismissal in 2013 for corruption and declared wanted by EFCC, as reported by Daily Trust's newspaper of April 3rd, 2018. This was after Malami admitted before Senate Audit Committee that he met with Mina in Dubai at a time when Mina was wanted by the EFCC for over 2 billion corruption. On the 18th November 2019, Mr. Malami, through a lawyer from his office, Mr. Pius Akuta, appeared before a Lagos State High Court to withdraw a case of fraud filed by EFCC against one Dr. John Abibe, a businessman and younger brother to late Stella Obasanjo, but the legal move was restricted before Justice Dada of the Lagos State High Court on the ground that the AGF has no constitutional power to take over a case filed in Lagos State High Court. Under the fact of the State Attorney General, this was a clear case of abuse of power that must have been informed by compromise of the AGF under Mr. Malami. Mr. Malami allowed the branch of COVID-19 protocol and regulations at his son's wedding, thereby putting the lives of Nigerians at risk. Please note that in Ghana, a minister resigned from his position because he breached the country's COVID-19 protocols. This action was a clear abuse of office as the serving Attorney General and Minister of Justice at the time of the action. Mr. Malami also displayed his unpretentious hatred for the fight against corruption by writing a letter dated 16th December 2016 to withdraw the case of fraud filed against Mr. Godday Oribebe, the former Minister of Niger Delta, filed by your commission in a case involving over 1.97 billion on the ground that, in his opinion, there was no base for filing the charges. We demand your review of Mr. Malami's involvement and action in this case for appropriate action on both Mr. Malami and the suspects. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel.